San Francisco 49ers rookie running back Isaac Guerendo just turned up over 100 all-purpose yards and a touchdown against the Dallas Cowboys. And in fact, it could have been 2 touchdowns, but he slid to preserve clock. Actually, not preserve clock, to waste the clock. But let's clock in to the tape and see what Isaac Guerendo was doing against the Dallas Cowboys and why I believe he is progressing right in front of our eyes. So let's take a look at what Isaac Guerendo is doing. This is the play that we just referenced where he is going to bounce it outside, get to the edge, and go for the slide to make sure that the clock stops moving. But let's look at the way he presses this hole to the inside. Obviously, it's immediately taken away. And then the ability to bounce this out and then turn on the afterburners just reminds me of shades of Raheem Mostert. And then you get the ability to get the hand fighting, keep the defender off, and create separation. Again, this would have been a walk-in touchdown if timing wasn't of the essence and them wanting to waste time effectively. So phenomenal. You're going to be able to see here again his ability to press the hole. This is, I think, one of the biggest developments for him is to, these kind of inside zone runs. You're going to get a split action with Kyle Juszczyk coming across the formation, and you can see he's pressing to the outside. That's going to put the linebackers in position for guys like Brendel to pick up the block. You get a great backside block by Trent Williams, and as a result, you see Guerendo make the correct read and the correct cutback, and it happens so quickly. That's one of my favorite things about his running style, and that what is really going to be beneficial in the long run for these zone concepts is the ability to press outside and then set your blockers up and cut against the grain. This is a huge key element when running zone schemes. And again, just the ability. You press it to the left and you wait for those natural cutback lanes, and he gets that cutback right at the last second, uses Colton McKivit's leverage against the defender to cut himself open. Dominic Pooney gets to linebacker again, kind of that split action with Kyle Juszczyk coming across the formation and opens up a beautiful hole. Phenomenal blocking, but also a great job by the running back. Like I keep saying, pressing the hole and then cutting it back and setting up his blockers. And it's been one of the bigger developments from Isaac Guerendo that I've seen. And again, here you got great blocking up front. Look at Colton McKivitz washing that out. You're going to get a beautiful double by Dominic Pooney. So he is going to help Brendel on the nose, and then he's peeling to backer. And then that creates a big lane for Isaac Guerendo to run through. Obviously, another similar kind of action with Kyle Juszczyk coming across the formation. He gets a block, Kittle gets a block, and then it's a one-on-one with the safety at the goal line. And Isaac Guerendo just dives forward, gets a little tripped up, but he's able to keep his momentum and get across the goal line. Again, great blocking up front, but really helps when you have a running back who knows how to hit the lanes and hit the hole with speed. You're going to get Isaac Guerendo getting to the outside. This one was a penalty, but I think he's getting to the outside regardless of the hold on the edge. But again, you get a glimpse of the speed and great blocking by Deebo Samuel out in front. I thought that was a phenomenal job. And again, this one was close from breaking all the way. But this was, again, to me, a solid run by Isaac Guerendo. Called back due to holding, but still the emphasis is on Isaac Guerendo, how he's running, and the speed that he brings to the table. Again, this was really working for the 49ers in this game, bringing Kyle Juszczyk across the formation, kind of like a split zone action, pressing to the left, cutting back to the right, just the ability to see how he is seeing these running lanes. This is what you're looking for from a zone runner. as an offensive lineman myself who used to block in a zone scheme, it is so helpful when you have a running back who knows and understands the leverages that need to be attacked in the zone scheme. The ability to press a hole is super beneficial for an offensive lineman because it puts them in position to be able to make the block, and then the cutback lanes are there as a result. So, as you can see, Isaac Guerendo has a lot of potential and a lot of upside. And when I'm watching his tape still, I still see areas where he can get better. He can improve. He can get better at pressing the line. He can get better at his cutback lanes. The speed is there. The ability is there. He has that. And now it's just catching up to the NFL game and being able to work behind this offensive line, get a feel for the offense, get a feel for the scheme. Because again, I remember a lot of people were killing him for his first carry, which again, he didn't press the hole to the outside. He cut it back way too soon and he got stuffed at the line. This tape shows how he's continuing to mature, how he's continuing to, again, play the position at a high level and continuing to develop. And again, when CMC goes down, you never want to have the offensive player of the year go down. That's not a good thing. But we can find silver linings and things. And one of the silver linings is that Isaac Guerendo got some run. He got some carries. He got some opportunities that most likely he would not have gotten if Christian McCaffrey was healthy, because it would have been most likely CMC and Jordan Mason taking most of the workload. Isaac Guerendo wouldn't have been given these opportunities like this, especially in a game against Dallas where you have Jordan Mason go down with injury. And so he becomes the RB1 for that, a portion of that game. And as a result of that, I think those are invaluable reps. They're reps that are going to help this team in the future. And I think again, we didn't know what Isaac Guerendo was because he's a rookie and he was also hurt for a big majority of training camp. So we didn't really have a measuring stick of where to put him within this rookie class. And with these continued performances, again, we saw glimpses against the Seahawks, and he's getting better week in and week out. And that's all you can ask for as a 49er fan from these young players, is that they continue to improve with the reps that they're getting. And that is exactly what Isaac Guerendo is doing. It's why he's nominated for Pepsi Rookie of the Week this week for week 8 for his performance in this game. And again, he still has room to improve. I'm not showing you this tape saying, look, this guy's arrived. He's a finished product. I think that the arrow is pointing up. And what this tape shows is the potential. It shows where he can even take his game further. And that should excite you as a 49er fan who is getting Christian McCaffrey back on the other side of the bye. Jordan Mason has definitely showed out and really showed his ability. And now you have Isaac Guerendo. Dare I say the 49ers have a three-headed monster on our hands? I don't know. You tell me in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.